Hey you guys, this is Shella D. Bridgman, and welcome to the Shella D. Bridgman Show, and this is my testimony. Today is October 23rd. It is the 23rd day of our personal challenge, and I'm moving right along with this. It is 11:17 in the morning, and I got off work at 8 o'clock this morning, and I'm just moving forward. I did one load of moving from the storage room, and I have one load left to go into my storage room. It's the suits that my brother gave me. It's a little end table that's set at my aunt's front door, you know, where you put your keys and mail and stuff. That little table I have of hers, and I have 2 suitcases, and that's about it. That's what I need to move into my storage room, and the rest is stuff that's going to go out in the Walmart parking lot. So but I just said that's enough for today because I don't want to stress my little guy out, and I'm really tired. So I know I have to go to work tonight, and I have no idea what's in store for me. So I want to make sure I have some energy. Tonight is my Friday, so I'm off all day on Friday, and so I know for sure I'll be finished moving at least by Friday with everything. So I'm so excited about that. That sounds so funny. I'm so excited about that. I'm sitting here in the library parking lot, but I did go to a different library because I knew that this one, because I used to come here all the time, I knew that this one had a ballot drop box. So I came here to kill some birds. Okay, don't want to offend, but to kill more than one bird, okay, with a stone, however it goes. So I dropped off my ballot, and I'm also doing the video. Very tired, and so I said, well, let me go ahead and go to sleep, and I'll do the video later. But I know me, for years and years and years of putting things off, I always say, oh, I'll do it when I wake up, and I really didn't want to risk that. I'm very much in the process of my development, and something came to me this morning, some information to confirm for me that I am where I think I am, and that this is very important, that I am consistent, and that I complete the videos or programs every day, and that I do my best, and that it's a wonderful thing for me. And on the other side of this is something better than I can even imagine. So that came to me, and just confirmation, and that's why I'm too making sure that I'm not distracted by anything. It is possible to be distracted by people, and so I'm just staying focused, and I know I need to get this done. This 31 days, and I know I need to get rid of this stuff. And I was just moving around. You know what? I wonder if I still like this music. I wonder if I do, because that one that I listened to and there was no music, it sounded pretty good. But anyway, I'm looking at all this stuff that I have pretty much moved out of the storage room into another unit, and I'm talking to myself, and I'm like, I'm getting rid of all those clothes. I'm getting rid of that stuff. I'm getting rid of this stuff. The handbags, I'm probably going to keep most of them because there's no sense in just buying new purses. But that's everything that I have. I always imagine jeans, a white shirt, a jacket, and then a nice handbag. That's how I imagine things. So with all my little handbags, I can wear my little jeans and a shirt and a jacket and some funky shoes. With the pants rolled up at the bottom. That's just how I imagine everything, with a really nice purse. So yeah, I'm just talking to myself. I'm looking at all this stuff that I moved. I'm like, oh, I'm giving that stuff away. I'm giving it away. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and mention this today. You know, I have no idea what I'm gonna talk about when I sit down to talk to you, but this I thought about yesterday, but I was really pressed and I needed to go to work. But this is still with me since I'm talking about these clothes, and like I might as well buy some more anyway. But you know what came up for me? Okay, full disclosure, let me go ahead and tell you what I was thinking. Okay, my godmother, she is reaching out to me, and I know she wants to talk to me, but she won't say call me. Now, when I say godmother, this is the story, and I don't know if I mentioned this to you before. Okay, so she was married for 50 years when her husband passed in 2017. Okay, my father, my birth father, introduced her, my mother and father introduced her and her husband to each other. Okay, so she was my mother's friend, and her husband, my godmother's husband, was my father's friend. And my mother said, you should introduce them. So my mother had a knack for that. There's another friend that she had before I was even born, and she introduced her to her husband, and they didn't stay married forever, but let's just say they stayed friends. But yeah, so when I say my godmother, I lived with them for a short time while I was really small because my mother was sick often. And so I've known her my whole life. I even look like her, right? I look like her. I look like she and her husband could have been my parents. And she told me recently that her sisters, that one of her sisters asked, "Are you sure that's not, her husband? Is that his daughter?" Because I look like them. So anyhow, she has been reaching out to me. She won't say call me, but her stepson is in a facility. He's incapacitated, put it like that. He was involved in an accident, and he's incapacitated. So I don't know what the status is now, but that's what I'm saying. She was in charge, or she is in charge of all of his estate and his care and everything, and she's very much a senior. So that, coupled with like I was saying to you about the house that she lives in and stuff like that, and her husband took care of all that. He took care of the cars and everything. When I say cars, I mean cars. I mean like the old school Corvette, the everything, the boats, everything. He did everything. So she's reaching out to me, but she won't say call me. She'll send me, a text or something, but she knows on purpose I'm not calling her. So she sent me a picture yesterday. I think it was yesterday, of me when I was down there visiting. Now, I hadn't seen her since before I left home, and so I saw people, and you see people, and you go and you play it back. Okay, what did I look like back then, or whatever. So her brother said to me, "Boy, you were skinny." Okay, so she sent me this picture, and I looked at the picture. I'm like, dang, I look good. When I saw her, all I was thinking about was how much weight I've gained. I saw a friend of mine that when I was down there, I saw a friend that I've known for more than 20 years. And I'm just, I'm thinking about my weight. You hear I keep saying, I'm going to give these clothes away and stuff because I can't fit the clothes, right? My weight. So I was thinking about, I'm thinking about how I feel about my weight right now. I'm thinking about that. I'm thinking about, she sent me the picture and I look good. I look good, right? And then I was thinking about, there's this young lady, she's probably in her 20s, she just had a baby. She was the Little Mermaid or something like that. And she's a, new hot celebrity girl, right? And she said that someone said to her that she looks so much prettier in person. And this is she's like a baby. She's in her 20s. And she said, And she said this online. She said, wow, am I that unattractive or something like that? And I'm like, wow. So all of that happened for me in one day. Me looking at a picture of myself, realizing that I was really okay, even though I was like swollen when I took that picture. I looked perfectly fine. Listening to a young celebrity girl, the new it girl, and how she's thinking that she's unattractive. And then it made me think of, I drove for Lyft for, almost 3,000 people. So, and I remember meeting this young lady, totally different walk of life. And we talked about how you always think you're bigger than what you are, right? And then you look back and then you think, dang, I was okay. And so it's a fact that I've outgrown everything that I have. It's a fact that the stuff that I buy that's 2 or 3 sizes too big, that now I can fit it. It's a fact. It's real. But I probably don't look as bad as I think I do. I probably don't. And when I keep looking back, like I had these little jumpsuits that I would wear to work, like the mechanics jumpsuits that I would wear to work. And when I was wearing those, I thought I was too big. Now that's something that I just right off the bat just gave away, because it's like, nah, I can't fit that right now. But it's like you're comparing yourself to your 23-year-old self, and you expect to be a size 6 forever. Now, some people are. There's that, and then there's also that you really look fine. And I don't know if that's just a woman thing. It's what do you call it? Dysmorphia or something. I'm sorry, this guy is out here. It's like, what is he doing out here? You have to know that people have no reason to walk in your direction. You know what I mean? When you're sitting somewhere, you by yourself, nobody should be walking up on you. That's the rule of the streets, people. You need to learn that. So, yeah, I mean, I look at when I'm shopping how I have bought pants 3 sizes too big, thinking that was the size that I was. I'm like, are you kidding me? But yeah, that was on my mind yesterday when I talked to you guys, but I didn't have time to get into that because I needed to get on the road. And you know what? I'm so surprised I made it on time. That was amazing. That I made it to work on time. But yeah, how we can really, women, look. I tell you, me and this YouTube thing. I looked yesterday and I found out more. Excuse me, I just had some seasoned fries and some popcorn. I know. I just found out yesterday how to look at more of the demographic stuff, my demographic stuff. And it says 100% of the people that are looking at the videos are women. They are between 55 and 64, I think. And 30% are in the U.S., but 100% are women. So ladies, go get your pictures. Come on now. Ooh, see, this is why I like this. Go get your pictures. Go look at your pictures when you were younger. And we always thought that there was something wrong. But when you look at that picture right now, you're like, dang, I was skinny. Right? And you just always thought there was something wrong. We get older, we get the varicose veins, we get the cellulite, we get all that stuff. And we were young. It's like I look at the young women and I'm like, if you only knew how golden you were right now. I mean, trust me, I'm wonderful right now. I'm what they say, fine wine. I'm aging well. But you know what? I actually think I look better. That's what a friend, he came down here a couple years ago for Christmas, and I've known him since the 90s. And he said, I think you look better. I look better now than I did when I was in my 20s. But yeah, we always think that there was something wrong when we were younger, and there was nothing wrong. And so it's that just, so I'm really trying to, yeah, I do need to lose some weight. I do. I just do. But I still have to know that I'm fine. That I'm fine. What did the man say when I was teaching? The guy, my neighbor teacher neighbor guy, he was in the classroom next to me. He was also the head of the department. He was about my age. Look, he went to UC Berkeley. And every introduction was, he went to UC Berkeley. But he is panting back here. I'm sorry. I gotta hurry up. But he said to me back then, because when I look back, look, when I was teaching and I look back then, I thought I was overweight back then. And I look back and I was thin then. But he said to me, I wish you could see yourself the way other people see you. So my wish is that we can all see ourselves the way other people see us. Because other people can see our gifts and all of that kind of stuff. But I also wish that we can appreciate ourselves. We get past, time goes on and we look back. And it's probably all of us. At least 98% of us. At least 98% of us can look at a picture and say, dang, I had it going on. I was doing good. But you didn't know it and you didn't appreciate it. And now here we are, 20, 30 years later, But yeah, that just hit me. It was all yesterday. I'm telling you, I was down there and I hadn't seen people in, 13 years or whatever. And the first thing you think about is, what do I look like now? And I thought I was huge. And I looked at the picture that she sent me. I don't remember taking that picture. And I looked perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. My clothes didn't look too small. I didn't look like I was bulging out of doing a Hulk in anything. You know what I mean? I looked perfectly fine. So yeah, that's a thing, that we see ourselves for who we really are, and not see ourselves as how do you say, worse than what we are. But that got me. But anyhow, look at my counter here. Yeah, so everything is fine. I'm happy that I'm moving forward with this moving stuff. And yeah, I'm giving this stuff away. There's nothing. All of my stuff is thrifted. All of my clothes, everything is thrifted. So I can get a pair of jeans for $5. So yeah, I'm giving that stuff away. And I'll get me some more stuff. But to just have all that stuff, I'm telling you, where I'm going, I don't need to carry a lot of stuff. I'll just buy some new stuff. But yeah, just all of us, just look back. Take a look back. We're so busy trying to do everything and manage and stuff. And just take a look at one of those pictures. A couple of those pictures from a few years back, and we were doing better than we thought. This guy I worked with, kind of like my father's age. I worked with him, and he used to take pictures all the time, and he took these pictures of me when we worked together, and I was like 21. I had like just turned 21. He sent me the pictures. I was like a little skinny thing, and even back then, I was like a size 6. I thought I was big then. So, yeah. So anyhow, I'm not going to keep you. I don't have anything in particular that is pressing, other than just to share with you. I'm so happy that I'm making this progress, and that I got a confirmation that what I think is happening is really happening. There's a woman that I think about. I can hear her voice as a part of me, doing these, what I say are videos, and I just got the confirmation. So what I think what I was starting to tell you about my godmother is she's been reaching out to me, and she doesn't say call me, because she knows I'm not calling her on purpose, but she sends me the text saying good morning or whatever, and I just don't respond. Look, this is full disclosure, right? This is what I realized. I've been led to not communicate with her, and now I see why. I've probably said to you that sometimes there's something that you need to do. You don't always fully understand why until later. This is at least a part of the reason why I'm not supposed to be in communication with her, because if I was, what I'm sharing with you, I would be trying to share with her, and it wouldn't be sticking. It's just it doesn't stick. You know what I mean? It doesn't hit well. My mother understood me. I was very, very, very much like her, and she understood me. And just like I told you before, I'm often misunderstood. So when you take the time to share your heart with somebody, and to tell them what happened in your day, and the stuff that really matters to you, and they don't get it, it's just like telling somebody a joke and they don't get a full-on laugh. They don't get the good laugh out of it. And you're like, man, you didn't really get how funny that was. That's what it's like. And you feel better just keeping it to yourself than to tell somebody and they don't get it. So this is what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm sharing my life with you, and I feel so rewarded. I do. Even though we're not, look, we're having a conversation. You just don't know it, but we're having a conversation because I can hear you. But yeah, I feel so rewarded. I feel grateful. I feel like I am fulfilling a purpose. I just feel good. I feel so good about this. And I listen to the videos and I like them. So, yeah. So that's something that I realized too. She keeps reaching out to me, and this, I'm telling you, this is full disclosure. She keeps reaching out to me and she wants to talk to me, but it's that conversation is taking up space that I can use for something else, something more meaningful. When you share your heart with someone and they don't even get it, it's just not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. So yeah, that's what I realized. Because you don't tell the story twice. It loses its oomph. What do you say? This is a one take machine. There's no second take. This is it. There's no editing. There's no filter. Well, there's like a little bit of filter. But this is it. So all of what I'm telling you, I'm not telling anybody else. This is it. You're it. It's warm in this car. Let me see if I can roll the window down. So you roll the window down, you don't know if somebody's standing on the other side. Let me get some air here. I'm getting a break. Maybe about 6 people since I drove up. About 6 people have pulled up at the same time I did. A guy pulled up and was putting his ballot in this box. So people are voting. They're voting. And yeah, so I got that done and almost finished with my moving. And I'm gonna feel so good when I put that stuff in the parking lot, because there's 2 flat screen TVs in the box and 2 leather chairs. An air fryer still in the box, never been used, and the washer and dryer. I'm gonna feel so good, so good. So this will be done. All that'll be done before I go back to work. And like I said, I go to work tonight. It's my Friday, and I was thinking that my supervisor, he didn't call me and tell me anything about adjusting my schedule, but I'm wondering if he's gonna just replace the guy that's there for the one night with me. This is just one day that he's there. So he may just move him. I don't know. But that's why I know I need some rest, because I need to be prepared for whatever. I need to not drag through my Friday. I need to go and have some energy, because tomorrow I need to be able to keep moving with doing the other stuff I need to do. Him and this pillow, he looks like he's so comfortable, but I think he's warm. I gotta get him another fan. So anyhow, that's it. I can't think of anything else that I need to talk to you about. I'm so glad you're there. All the women, 100% women, 100% women. So it went up to 30% of the viewers are in the U.S., 100% are women, and then I gave you the age range. I have no idea how. But yep, that's where we're at. So tomorrow's Thursday. I hope you guys are well. I hope I don't know where you're at, where you picked this, if you've been viewing all the way through, if you just tuned in, as the people say. But I hope you're getting something out of this. I really do. I do. But I know for me, on the other side of this is something. What does the lady say? Better than I could have even imagined. The lady, she was talking about Tabitha Brown, when I told you she hit it big in the pandemic. She has a clothing line, hair, anything you can imagine. She has her hand in that now. And what she said was that she has a lot of products in Target, and she said she could have, because her whole thing was acting. It wasn't, her desire wasn't anything else. It was just to act. And that's what she had been doing for, she said, 20 years. So she just wanted to, how you get the good roles, the regular, steady thing or whatever, right? And so she said that was her desire. And so she said for Target, she said, I could see myself making a commercial for Target. I could see that. But see, here's another man with the ballot. She said, I could see that, but not having all kind of products in Target. Like she did not even see all of that for herself. But that's where she's at. So that's what it is. It's going to be better than I think. It's going to be better than I even imagined. Look, that's why I don't need all that stuff. I'm dragging a bunch of stuff around. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm glad I'm doing this. I'm glad. Development, progress, purpose. Something meaningful. So, look, all right, ladies, since it's all women. All right, ladies. I don't know how women pick it up. Only women. I don't know what that is. But thanks for being there. Thanks for hanging out with me. And I'm going to go ahead and click off. Let's see where we're at. Like 30 minutes. Go ahead and click off. That's what I wanted to say today. I'm glad I did it because I'm telling you, for years and years and years and years, whatever I have to do, whether it be schoolwork or something else, I'd always say, oh, I'm going to take a nap and then do it when I get up. And then you don't have time. So even though I'm tired and I really didn't want to talk to you and be draggy, I didn't want to do that. But I'm like, this is really important. And I just had a feeling that if I wait, I was running the risk of not getting it done. And this is very, very, very important. It is. So, but so far, I mean, like, when I listen to it, it doesn't sound crazy. It sounds good. So, anyhow, you guys, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Thank you for everything. Be good to yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Be gentle with yourselves. You know what? Look, let me say this. You know, to me, 16 is a lot of people. Some of the videos have 16 views. I'm like, ooh, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. But the ones that have the least amount, what is it? Forgiveness and gratitude? I'm like, People don't want to think about forgiveness and gratitude. What is that, right? You know, when I was driving last night, I had a conversation. I'm not going to tell you who I was talking about, to myself, but that forgiveness thing, is some stuff unforgivable? I don't know. But there's somebody that I think about. It's like, you did that on purpose. It's just like, look, let me tell you. It's just like in prison, how they treat the people, the men that have committed crimes against children and women. They get them because you have harmed the weak. And that's what I was thinking. When you do harm to someone that is weaker than you're supposed to forgive everybody. But you did that on purpose. That's bad. You know, and that's what I was thinking about. You're supposed to forgive. Okay, that person did something wrong. You're supposed to forgive them. But I'm like, but you did that to someone that was weaker than you. You harmed someone that was weaker than you. You didn't go after somebody that was equal in strength or size, and you knew that person's character, that they wouldn't fight back. You knew it. So you were in your right mind enough that you calculated that. You calculated that and flat out harm someone like that. That, you know, that I know you're supposed to forgive people, but it's like to just harm someone like that. Someone that you know is not gonna fight back. That's what I'm trying to say. Not gonna fight back. For you to harm someone that you know is not going to fight back, but I'm supposed to forgive you. I don't know. That's. I told you I'm not perfect, but I'm doing the best I can. So on that note, for sure, I'm going. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here with me, ladies. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.